If I said that wrong, please accept my apologies. It's a tough one. So we're off to a pretty clean start. Not a lot of rocks in play, keeping it clean. So this is the final for the Stu Sells Juniors Women's Tankard. Exciting with the Tankard comes an entry into next year's Stu Sells Tankard. When we started this tournament, Barrie and I sat down and thought it would be a great prize for the junior team to get to come into the full Tankard and play against their idols and some of the top teams in the world for the experience. So we do cover the entry for them. So that is also exciting. Looking a little heavy. And holds on for a biter. The one thing in curling is those biters always come back to bite you. So probably going to clear it out just in case, because Markle has the hammer. Looks like we're off to a really clean start, so Markle must be looking for the blank if she is playing a hitting game, because she must realize that her guards were not in play. So now best to go for the blank and retain the hammer. So if you're new to curling or just watching, you're going to hear some numbers. Teams like use numbers with their stopwatch, some timing. So I think I heard Sadie say 8.9. So that's just the speed of that hit from hog to hog. So the skip knows what sort of weight is coming at them so they can make any adjustments to the line. So it's good that they give that communication back to the skip so the skip knows what weight is people are throwing.
14 should be good. Good throw, Brittany. Nice shot.
So once again, 14 hog to hog to get the draw.
Well, maybe just nose. 10. Big. It's a lot. Whoa.
And here we go. Evie Robert for the hit. Evie Robert, the daughter of Stephen Robert, commentating on the first game today, who's been helping us all weekend. Thank you so much, Steve, for helping us out. Also, the lead singer of WD-50. If you ever need a cool little rock band to rock your party, give Steve a call. So it looks like the blank is the call. We have a pretty hitting game here, no guards. So sometimes you'll see that in the first end of curling. People want to get used to the weight, the speed of the ice, the curl of the ice. So you see a nice clean hitting game.
Good throw. The last one would have been minimum ice then if I was big.
So trying for a hit and a long roll, maybe thinking it might jam on the back red one.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. 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 Hard. Keep going. There. There's good.
Great shot. Hit and roll.
We could roll, but major is just hit it.
So team toner is the 2021-2022 U18 Northern Ontario champs, playing here in the Stu Sells Junior Women's Tankard.
It's gonna run pretty straight here, but it's first one down, so it might catch a little bit of curl. 9.
And they would like me to give a big shout out to one of their main sponsors, 84 Station Restaurant and Pub in Sudbury. As you all know, I am a big proponent of sponsoring curling, and I love when other businesses step up and help the sport, because these teams do need the money to come and compete in these events. So we always want to reward curling sponsors and thank them for donating money to these young teams, because an event like this is not cheap to come up for the weekend. You have Airbnbs, hotels, food out. Some teams drive, some teams fly, so it can be an expensive outing. So they all need companies to sponsor them.
Oh my god. I feel like they're still living off the intensity of their semi. Am I? Clean. Wall, Scotia.
So they're trying to make a curl. I think they're a little offline. But we just want the jam. Unfortunately, they caught the jam there. She was just a little out. So ran a little straight. Maybe a little bit more weight than what they called. So the jam might force Markle to score now if Team Toner splits the house.
Yeah, I got 8-8. Oh, shoot, okay.
Unlike the Tankard side, the Stu Sells Junior side is being timed for their game. They get 30 minutes of thinking time. You'll see the clock in the back there. Once the opponent's team comes to a stop, then the clock will start. So they get 30 minutes thinking time for the whole game, and the clock will not stop until they let go of the rock.
What are we feeling for wins?
So keep a look in the back. You can see the clocks are there, and sometimes if teams don't pay attention to the timing, they could get caught, because once the time is out, they cannot throw anymore. Cooey is very known for this in competitive curling, running down to the hack and throwing with seconds to spare his last rock of the game. So it's kind of exciting when you see the clocks.
Okay. Hey, thanks, there. I just sat there. Like throw 9? Yeah, the 8-8's fine. Good again. Sure.
So we have a good depth here on Team Markle. They have a lot of curling accomplishments so far in their U20, U18 career. Julia was in 2022 the U18 Ontario 2 team and a rep for the Swiss Cup, who's throwing now.
Yep.
So hard sweep, they think they're a little inside. It's starting to curl now.
Anything? Okay. 1.
So a little bit of a mistake there. They wanted to roll out, but Team Markle will score the 1 in the first end for a 1-0 lead. And let's see some really cool stuff from our sponsors. Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And we are out here in Waterdown. And you know what? If you are sick and tired of being in the city, you know, we all love Toronto. I love Toronto, but you know what? Maybe it's a little bit too crowded. Maybe there's a little bit too much gridlock. Maybe there's no place to walk and go see cool stuff. So come on out to Waterdown. It's awesome. Beautiful little village you can walk, great shops, cafes. We have the Waterdown Memorial Park just over the street. It's got a splash pad, baseball diamond. It's got a skateboarding thing for kids. We have a huge Fortino's. I was in there today getting flowers. It's crazy, that store. It's unbelievable. So you have Bike Pass, and you have the Bruce Trail, and you have a ton of parks. And we're in this lovely, quiet little subdivision. And look behind me, just say friggin' gorgeous. This house is spectacular. Custom built, beautiful finishes. We have decor black stainless steel appliances,
quartz counters throughout, 3/4-inch white oak hardwood floor, ceramic tile. You want light, you want windows, you want bright. This house is gorgeous, super modern, open concept main floor, living, dining. It's got a butler's pantry, this office on the main floor. Upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, and you know what? Every bedroom gets their own bathroom. And the master has a steamed glass shower in it with a beautiful soaker tub. It's just luxury, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end. This home is gorgeous. So go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
Back here for the Stu Sells Junior Women's Final. Opening up, Team Markle had the hammer, had a pretty easy hit to roll out to blank and keep the hammer, but they did a nose hit and got 1, so we're 1-0 in the second end. Team Toner now has the hammer. Team Toner representing us from Northern Ontario, Sudbury. Team Markle from my home club, the High Park Club. I'll try not to be favorites to them. I'll be objective and equal. But both good up-and-coming young teams, which is exciting for the sport of curling because it's great to see really good, strong young teams coming up because this is the future of the sport. And what we've seen this weekend from the junior side has been amazing. So the depth of our sport is awesome. So we are going to make sure you're not asleep on the couch after your turkey sandwich and leftovers and drinking your beer and wine. So we're going to ask a little bit of fun facts to go on the chat and see if you know. On the Stu Sells Tankard side, there have been multiple men winners and multiple women's winners. If you could name one skip on each side who were multiple winners of the Stu Sells Tankard, we would love to hear from you. If you know the teams that won the title more than once, that would be great.
Yeah, it's fine. I just put it in my pocket.
So if you're new to curling, just joining us, you'll see the clocks in the back just above our Royal Bank sign. Royal Bank, one of our amazing sponsors. Keith Joel and Dave Thompson are really great mortgage specialists with RBC. And if you need a mortgage, please reach out to them. Great friends of mine who have been sponsoring our event for over 10 years. Probably actually, I think, since it started. So above them, you see time clocks. That's thinking time. So we are doing time clocks on the junior side only, not the tankard side. So they have 30 minutes for the whole game of thinking time. So that's from when the rock stops in the house till the next team person throws it. So
T top 8. Slowing down. T. Whoa. Okay.
So Toner has split the house, obviously looking for a deuce or multiple point score. So good call. We're going to try a hit and roll over onto the yellow. Main objective, though, is to get the hit.
9-5,
but the roll would be great.
9-5.
Got to curl. Oh, just miss.
Okay.
So we're only in the second end. Probably have to adjust the ice for a hit like that. They'll have a conversation on why it was missed. Maybe it was missed the broom, or maybe it was more weight than the skip was looking for. But they'll communicate and they'll find out.
New pass, it's curling. Right here, bring it in.
So Team Toner putting the pressure on, trying to put a third rock in the house, but I think we are a little heavy.
Okay, that's okay. Like Claire was 15, so Wade is really getting closer to that 16, like 15-5.
So great conversations up from the sweepers to the skip and the players. They think it is speeding up the ice now. Set of 15-5, 16, hog to hog for draws. When I think we started, it was around 13, 14. So it's good information for them.
Yes!
So Evie's attempt at the double. Oh, great shot. There we go. Wonderful shot. So I mentioned this in another game that I was doing commentating on. Each skip has an objective when they start the end. If you have the hammer, your objective is score 2. If you don't have the hammer, you usually want to force your team to 1 or steal 1. So Team Toner was looking really good to get the deuce, but now with that double, the now objective is probably going to be switching to go for the blank and retain the hammer because they don't have any guards in play, nothing to hide behind. So teams at this level are really good in switching that objective and changing the game because you don't want to just score 1. You would want to keep the hammer and go into the next end. So they're asking Sadie to carve it over, make it curl, because they'd really like to stay in and not roll out. And that's all right. Clear is good. Clean is good.
I like this. Okay. 15-ish.
So Mia's going to try and use that far rock over, try and hide behind it, make the hit really difficult because it's out in the wings. And maybe try and get her deuce.
Okay, line's pretty good. Make sure we're in, guys. It's looking pretty slow. Okay, it looks good. Jay's rock. Jay, you gotta curl it no matter if we're back. Okay, I got 14-3. Okay. All right,
so once again, they're coming out with those hog-to-hog times, 14-3. We already heard that everyone thinks it's a 15-16 now. So this went to pretty back of the house.
Okay, you got it, Julia.
Didn't get buried because it was a little heavier than what they expected, so didn't grab the curl and curl under that red rock. If they had had the right weight, it may have finished a little bit better. But open hit for Julia. Evie is the vice on this team. In 2022 was a U20 provincial champ and a national silver medal. And curls for McMaster University. Big scrub to get a piece, big scrub to get a piece, big scrub to get a piece. All right, there we go.
Good weight.
CD is also a OUA champ and a University Sport first team All-Canadian, currently from McMaster University. So a lot of depth in both teams.
Okay, might have to make it curl early if it's not burying. Like, I don't care where it is, as long as it's buried.
So once again, they're going to try and draw around the red rock and try and bury it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's bury one in here.
This one has a better line, but they said it's gliding, so I think we might be heavy again. Yeah, struggling with that path and trying to get the right weight.
Okay. What do you think? Try over there too? Sure. There.
So it's still the second end, still trying to get the
got
pass,
14
get the
on that
speeds on
one.
the pass. So Team Markle will try and put one in and hope to get a mistake on the hit to force the one and get back the hammer.
We're just going to CD side. Yeah. I think more aggressive.
And as you can see in the background, another big shout out to Ken McLaughlin and Deborah Bain of Remax Hallmark, who have paired with me, StuSells.ca, to put on the Stu Sells Series. I've been a sponsor since day one, so love them as friends and really do appreciate all their support. And once again, everyone is struggling with this path and the weight.
Gotta throw like edge of 4. Do edge of 4 on the left. It's just bank sometimes.
So basically, when you want to blanket, you just don't want to just throw the rock. So what they're doing is they're just seeing how the ice curls, throwing it through, but pointing at a certain spot on the ice just to see the movement, because we haven't seen a shot down that side, so they can get an idea of the ice. Really smart way to get the information on how the ice is moving. So blank here into, and we're 1-0.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. So go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour. We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Okay, welcome back, curling fans. We are here at the Barrie Curling Club. Stu Sells Junior Tankard, Stu Sells Tankard. We are streaming for you today the 2023 Stu Sells Junior Women's Tankard Final. We have an exciting matchup with Team Markle taking on Team Toner. Team Toner being from Northern Ontario, Team Markle being from the High Park Club, my home club in Toronto. So we have an exciting game. It's been very close. We're in the third end. We had a forced one in the first end, then a blank, and now we're in the third, and Team Toner retains the hammer. So you can follow the whole game on StuCurls.com or CurlingZone.com. But if you're in the Barrie area, come down to the club and have a drink. The food here is awesome. The bar staff is great. The staff and volunteers are amazingly helpful. And the spectator lounge is full, so you can come down, have a drink. We have the semifinals for the Tankard going on at the same time, and the men's and women's junior final going on right now. So still lots of good curling left for today. We've been here since Thursday. We've had a great run. Thanks to the boys for the streaming and Jerry Gertz. It's been unbelievable. And a big shout out to Perry Marshall, who basically runs the event, and all the officials, because I could not do this event without him. He coordinates everything, the draws and everything, and does a wonderful job. And we've had a great weekend with some great curling and a lot of fun here at the Barrie Curling Club.
Line's good. T. Really close. Okay.
Thomas, did anyone get our fun facts from our last one? No one got it. Wow.
It's definitely curling.
So for all you curling fans out there, there have been 3 multiple men's Stu Sells winners. Brad Gushu, Glenn Howard, and Reed Carruthers. And there have been 2 multiple women champions. Team Brunton and Team Sherry Madaw have won it twice. So there's your little bit of fun facts on the Stu Sells Tankard. So I guess no one here today wants to get into a fun rocks and play junkie game. Seems to be a lot of hits and clean. And that stems out of not having a lot of guards to play with and to try and draw behind for multiple points. But it should probably change here. If we get a nose hit, we'll get a guard and play, and then we might see some rocks go in. For all you new curlers out there and new to watching curling, we are timing the junior games. They get 30 minutes of thinking time. So the clock ticks once the opponent rock stops until they let theirs go. So you can see the clocks in the background. The time is clicking down on Team Markle until the rock is released, and then the clock will stop. So since we're down to the last 3 rocks, no point in trying to put up some guards and get something going. It's better to force the blank again and keep the hammer, because you always would love to score in the even ends. So we'll go in here and force Markle to hit it.
Yep, hard, girls. Hard. You got it, you got it. Looks good. You got it. Looks
Big scrub from the sweepers to get it. Want to get it into the rings.
Want to curl it? Curl it if you're not too tired. Good throw, Brittany. Good
It was a big sweep, but if you got a little bit more, come on, finish it.
10.
These teams were up at 7 in the morning, had to be here at 8 to play the semifinals. So they already have 1 game so far today. So they got a little bit of a break, a little bit of lunch, and back on the ice.
Got it.
So once again, we talked about that timing. Some teams just use words like peel weight or normal weight. Some of these teams here do the hog to hog, so they want a 10 from hog to hog. So it gives them an idea of what weight the skiff is looking for.
Right up. Okay, you're good, you're good. Clean. Clean.
Jumped it a bit, thought she might have been a little off the broom, but not a problem.
Nice sweep.
We also have some great new sponsors on this year. Tommy Gunn's Barbershop has joined this year with aisle 24. My good friend Patrick Morris. Some great new businesses sponsoring the Stu Sells Series. So we're awesome to have them on board. And we also have the Living Water Resorts, where we have teamed up and we're going to bring you a new event this year, the Stu Sells Living Water Resorts Collingwood event. Was going to be the 24th of November. I stayed at the resort this summer. It is beautiful. It's got an amazing indoor pool, hot tub, aqua bath in the spa. The food was delicious. You can stay at the resort, have some spa days, go watch some curling, enjoy some wine, have a great weekend, because we have 18 top teams coming. John Epping, Glenn Howard, and we're going to do some fun things at the club for the event. So mark it on your calendar. If you want to get away for a weekend, it is going to be a fun weekend up in Collingwood. So once again, Team Toner here is going for the blank to retain the hammer. So we're going to draw in, force for a hit. Now, when I say they're going for the blank and they're going to do the hammer, they're also kind of thinking, well, what happens if they miss the hit? That's why they're going far out to the wings. So it makes the hit harder. Struggling with the draw weight.
No, we haven't thrown there yet. Edge of 4.
But no harm to go through the house, because obviously the blank is what they are looking for to keep the hammer and go into the fourth end with the hammer.
15. Give it to you guys.
So it'll be interesting to see the speed of this draw, because we have not come down this path yet. Could be fresh. The sweepers are on it.
Yes, you can. T-line.
And it's also good because we're just doing a new path to see the curl. That one seemed to curl quite a bit. But the hit and roll out will be the call to keep the hammer and blank the third end.
Like it?
While we're going to our commercial break after this shot,
Yeah.
please chat with Thomas. He's looking really bored. He's looking lonely. He needs some chats. So can you answer which is the oldest curling club in Canada? That's a good one, isn't it? Bonus points if you know when it was founded. So here we go. Last rock in the third end. The hit and roll out for the blank, and to keep the hammer is the call.
Yes! Yes!
Looks a little thick,
Okay, never mind.
but totally fine. A little bit of a panic from the skip, but it was totally on the rock. The Vice knew it. 1-0 going to the fourth.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. So go to stusells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, welcome back to the Barrie Curling Club and our 2023 Stu Sells Junior Women's Tankard Final. And that was a great commercial, all that seafood and stuff from one of our sponsors, Living Water Resorts. They have teamed up with me for the Collingwood event coming on November 24th weekend. So it's been a very clean game here, a lot of blanks. 1-0 for Team Markle, blank in 2, blank in 3. Now we're in the 4th end and we finally have some guards to play with. So we're going to get into some exciting curling now. It's been pretty clean, but now with guards, we're going to see some rocks in play. The objective of Team Toner is to score their deuce. And the objective of Team Markle is to force them to 1. Added bonus if you steal. Trying to draw some rocks in play, so they have to a little through, a little heavy. Little struggle so far with both teams on the draw weight and the speed of the ice. So just an update on the Stu Sells Junior Men's Final. Team Malima from Kitchener-Waterloo against Team Wenley from Wisconsin, United States. It's right here, 1-0, a blank in 2, and Malima has the hammer in 3. And a little bit thin on the hit, so a rollout for Team Toner. Good communication from the skip back to the thrower. They threw the rock well, but the skip says, I'm going to give you some more ice next time. So iced it a little bit tight. So thought about an aggressive call of just clearing the guard and forcing back to a blank or forcing to one, but shout down to maybe we should draw in and force the one. Either call is good.
Hey, well done, lots of room. Close. Little bit. Nope, got room.
So this one needs to curl to get behind the guard. Looks like great weight. Just has to finish.
No, it's gonna go behind. That's fine.
A little bit heavy.
Draw. Right here.
So Team Toner is a Northern Ontario
If you have
team.
just leave it back.
They were the 2021-2022 U18 Northern Ontario champs. They would like me to give a big shout out to 84 Station Restaurant and Pub in Sudbury, one of their sponsors. Curling will only survive if local businesses come up to the plate and sponsor these teams. So big thanks to 84 Station and all the other curling sponsors out there that help these young teams, because it's so expensive to come to these events for a weekend.
Okay, all good, Jay.
So once again, each team seems to be struggling with that weight. So let's see if Team Markle can draw in behind the guard. So if any new business out there is looking to spend some money on advertising, please go to my webpage, stusells.ca. Give me a call. I've been sponsoring curling for a very long time now, and it's been a very rewarding relationship. And these teams would love to advertise your logo on their jersey and would love some sponsorship dollars. So curlers love to reward curling sponsors. So go out, find a young team in your neighborhood and help them with these events, because they are not cheap to come up here for a weekend, especially if you are from out of town. Okay, so definitely a game going on here with two rocks in the back 12.
I'll throw 15.
Team Toner is going to try and draw around the guard.
Okay, how's weight? Okay, line's good. Really curling. Yeah, line. Gotta go wide, hard line. Hard line. Okay, hard. Keep going. Okay, you're good. Just let it sit. Just let it come down.
So they saw the rock start to curl, so they jumped on it.
that's
They felt they had to sweep it to get it by the guard. They did have a lot of room to get by in the guard. They could have waited on that, but still a good shot. It's in the back. And second shot now, I believe. Let me look overhead. So we're definitely going to have some scoring here. I believe it is, yes, it is second shot. So we'll see another Markle stone into the house. I think it needs to curl, so they're asking Sadie to carve it over. But they think it's heavy, so they don't really want to give it anything. Great shot to freeze it. Even though it's a little deep, it's still a great shot.
But if you're here, that's okay. But try for here. Okay, do you think a little more ice? Yeah, that's fine. Can we take a little more ice? Just in case. I don't want to crash the guard.
So they've now seen a bunch of rocks come down here. They see it does have a good swing, a good curl to it. So just being a little careful, doesn't want to wreck on the guard, asking for a little bit more ice.
Line's good. Okay. Different path. Starting to go. Okay. Line's good. It's got to curl though. Curl. Yeah. Curl it.
So they need to carve it over.
Whoa, let it come down. Curl if you can. Yeah. Okay, then let it sit. Good throw, Brittany.
Great shot. Shot rock. Big wall behind it. Hard to get rid of that one.
Like 16.
So down to skip stones now. Julia would love to draw down and sit on top of that for shot rock and hope that Mia makes a run for it and there's some jamming possibilities. So we definitely are going to score this in. We now have some rocks in play, so really great end to watch. First skip stone for me, for Julia.
It's heavy, Sadie. It's heavy, Sadie.
So they're
Yup. Straight.
so it looks like it's over curling a little bit, but we're hoping for the weight to get it back. Great shot.
Yeah.
Buried and shot rock. Actually, let me check the overhead.
Like
There
that?
are probably 1,
I like this. I like
2
that.
now.
If we bounce, it's not so good. Okay, you got it.
Great
It's
shot.
Like 16. Okay.
Nice hit and roll in.
Okay, we're just freezing right on top of them. Don't really want to bounce here. Don't want to bounce. Okay, yeah.
So the call of Team Toner is to just freeze on it. They don't want to bounce. They don't want to be able for Team Markle to hit it and get it out of the house. So a perfect corner freeze would be awesome.
Line's good. Saw
Hands
it's curling a little
up
bit, guys.
from the sweepers. They think it's up weight.
Stay close. Curl. 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 Okay, Clara.
So definitely getting a little bit of a bounce,
Okay, nice shot.
but not bad. Shot rock. Tough to get out. You could tick it out.
Like, you can't really, though, because...
I like this here.
Okay, do you want to beach, like, for second shot?
I think just make the draw harder. I don't see how to get first.
Yeah.
You want?
No, you get first and they can get it. for
Yeah, I
two.
think just here. Like there.
Sure. You got it, Julia.
So-
16.
So good conversation there. They basically know there's going to be scoring, so they're going to force the one. They don't think they can get it out, and if they ever tap it to the back, rocks there and roll out, there's could be an open draw for 2 for sure. So what they're going to do is try and corner freeze to that one, sit second, and let Mia try and draw on the other side, which would be pretty tough with their rock on the center line. So good conversation, good call.
Room. Lots of room.
Evie thinks she's a little
Sadie's rock. Where?
out on it, but it will
One's good.
finish.
Yep, line. Yep, line. Yep, line. Yep. Yep, line. Okay, well. Okay.
So they got caught there a little bit on the line.
14-6.
Evie thought it was a little out, but I don't think it was that much out because it did finish quite a bit.
We have no back.
So
Okay.
a little bit of a tap.
Yeah.
Let's just make the draw.
Slow kick. You
Okay.
got it, Mia.
So I believe an open draw for 2.
Like it? Just drawing
They-
in, we need full 4.
Julia wanted her rock to be a little bit more over on the center line to make this
the
draw
same
a little
way?
harder.
We're out of
By curling, over curling,
Okay, so a
and
little
tapping, it's now given a lot of the forefoot for Mia to draw down to get her
High
deuce.
cross, Brittany? Yeah. Stay close, new pass.
Good comment from the vice, saying keep your heads down, keep your brooms closed. It's a new path, but we've been
Hard. If you need a wick, use the red. Use the red to wick, yes.
Roll it in, roll it in, roll it in.
so we're gonna have looks around at where we're all at with the rocks.
I think it's 2, but it's up to you if you want to measure.
The skip was yelling that it had started to curl and they thought it was heavy.
I feel like
So she was screaming that maybe use the red wick and slow it down.
yeah,
But they
one
didn't
for
get
sure.
on it. Hit it a little bit
These
thick,
two look
but
the same, but
we are going to do
was
a
like, were you
measure
calling me
for
like
the
that?
second point.
yeah,
Roll
yeah.
it. Okay. Good.
So the skip knew that she was a little bit heavy, asked the sweepers to sweep it to keep it running straight, so it would have wicked off the red and rolled into the forefoot.
We have to go
It
down.
hit it a little bit thick, so that's why we are going to measure now and to see which one is closer.
Because I feel like people always tap that.
Looks like yellow from here.
I forget.
But for all you new curling fans and people new to curling, sometimes the rings aren't exactly accurate. So even though the rock looks like it's on the other side of the ring and closer, the measurement, the artwork and everything might not be accurate. So you'll see teams measure and
Thank you. All right.
I think it was a score of 2. So we're 2-1 after the 4th inning. Coming back to the 5th, Team Markle will have the hammer.
Yeah, it came naked.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been
All right, welcome back to Barrie, Ontario, and the Stu Sells Juniors Women's Tankard Final. Here we have 2 great teams, Team Toner against Team Markle, and we are in the 5th end with a 2-1 score. After a bunch of blank ends, we finally got some rocks in play, and Toner was able to score their deuce after a measure. And we are now 2-1. Looks like we're having a little bit of a break, some snacks, some team chats. A good time for us to go to our fun facts. So, did anyone send in a chat get the right answer? So we asked which was the oldest curling club in Canada. Most of the spectators here got it. But it is the Montreal Curling Club. It was founded in 1807, and they used to actually use ironstones, and they curled on the frozen St. Lawrence River, which is really cool. They didn't use granite back then. The stones were made of iron, probably because iron was probably cheaper than granite, and probably to ship granite stones over from Scotland would have been very expensive. But it was 1807. I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm just making a call on that. So the Montreal Curling Club is the oldest curling club in Canada, founded in 1807. So look, if you're in the Barrie area and you're tired of your family and want to get away after a Thanksgiving long weekend, come down and watch some great curling. Right now we have the junior men's final going on, and we have the semifinals for the 2 men's and women's tankard. Big round of applause at the junior men's final, so it must have been a great shot. So we have the spectator lounge is full. The bar is open. The food in the kitchen is great. So if you're in the area, come down and watch some fun curling. Or if you're sitting at home and relaxing after a big turkey dinner, get out your iPad, get out your laptop, go to stucurls.com, curlingzone.com, and you can watch some amazing curling. So we are going to start the 5th end now. Team Markle has the hammer. Team Toner is going to start us off. Team Toner were the 2021-2022 Northern Ontario U18 champs. And we have a lot of depth in Team Markle from High Park. They represent my home club, so a big shout out to the High Park Club. Hope everyone's watching, or the streaming is on the big screen in the lounge. Have a glass of Chardonnay for me. But Julia, the skip, was 2022 U18 Ontario 2 representative and representative for the Swiss Cup, along with Sadie McCutcheon. Is also on that team and repped for the Swiss Cup now at Queens. And we have Evie Robert, 2022 U20 provincial champ and a national silver, and curling for McMaster, a OUA champ, youth sport first team All Canada, with Scotia now at Laurier, the current U20 provincial champ. So a lot of depth in Team Markle. So it's great to see new, young curling teams up and coming, because everyone, this is the future of curling. And there's some great curling here, some great teams here. And it's exciting that we have a good depth in our sport for young curling teams to come up.
Yeah. It's not the worst to ask for more ice. Good, Sadie. Yeah, I got that exactly. Nice throw. You got it. Come on. T. Jay's rock. Slowing down now. Jay. Okay, go. You're good. 14-5. You got it. Good throw, Clara. Okay, good throw.
Okay, so good setup so far.
You got it.
Markle has their corner guard. Team Toner has
14-5.
put up 2 rocks along the center line.
14-5. Yeah.
So once again, if you're new to curling, new to watching the sport, some teams use words for weight. Some teams use numbers of hog to hog. So you hear like 14.5. Just try to give an idea to the thrower of what the time is on the rocks for their draw weight. We've got a big scrub here to get it in. Big scrub, key shot, get behind the guard.
How much you got?
Good throw, Sadie.
10? Yep.
So not buried enough. Team Toner is going to hit and roll and try and clog the center line some more.
Yep. Yep, hard.
Hard, Clara. Hard. Hard, Clara, all the way.
Clara, go. You got
Hard,
it.
Clara, you got it.
So trying to keep it straight. Think that we're inside and just behind. Just by that guard.
I was looking at his face.
So
It looked like it was all over that guard.
once again, if you are new to curling or new to watching the sport, you'll see the clock in behind. The junior side this weekend have been timed for their game, so every team gets 30 minutes of thinking time. So once the opponent rock stops, they have time to think, and the clock will stop once they release. So it's just a way to keep teams on time so that games don't go very long.
Okay. Yeah.
So a little bit of a miss there, but Red Rock out in front can always use it. But
Like the ice?
Team Toner definitely putting on the pressure here, drawing in.
Line's pretty good. You got room.
Team Markle is coached by Jody McCutcheon, a longtime member of the High Park Club, volunteer of the year, heavily involved in the youth program there. Has been a coach for a long time, and I have the honor of curling with Jody every Tuesday night for our Tuesday Mixed Competitive League. Wonderful curler, great curling family. She's in the back there in the blue coat, coaching.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess she didn't want to pick that. For
You
sure.
got it, Stosh.
It's just also really bad if
So Julia realizes that she's got to open up the center, so she's going to have a chance to get at those rocks in the back or for a draw. So clearing the guard is the call.
Can you just put this back up?
Yep. Thank you. Like 2? Halfway.
So as I mentioned
You ever
earlier,
like coming this way for the guy? I like this way better.
Okay.
so interesting point from the skip there. Decided to change the turn and the ice because I think just because they see that there's a lot more curl on this side than the other side, and if you ever over curled on the original side she was on, it would leave them exposed. This way,
Hey, just let him stop.
they know how it's going to finish at the end because we just went and saw a lot of curl from the side on an N4. So good adjustment, good call. A little,
Okay. Oh, Jody's call. Ah!
okay, Jody has called a time out, but the clock is still going, so maybe she didn't make it official, but
Do we ever throw a cutesy little draw?
so now they're gonna have a team discussion. The original call was to
Are we
hit the
going
yellow
for
and
under
roll in
or
behind the reds.
here? Okay. through for the draw last time.
Okay, so a little bit of a quick discussion. I believe like a heavy draw.
We're just gonna throw back 8, like kind of bump them and get under the guard. No, the back ones.
Okay. You like that ice?
Can I have a touch more? Yeah.
So back 8 weight, bump the yellow out, roll under the red guard.
Back 8's probably like 15. It's all there. It's all there. No.
So they're calling, they think
Close
it's
for line.
a little bit heavier than what they were expecting, but it is starting to curl.
Line! Oh, fuck. Roll.
Fire truck, I think I heard fire truck.
Fuck.
A long fire truck. It's a long fire truck. So I think they just got caught in the weight call there. I think they were telling the skip that it was heavier than it was, and it just took off on them.
Yeah.
So not what they wanted or called, but still it's open. The 2 back ones are exposed. Not that bad of an end result.
Line's better. Okay. Gotta be right here, girls. Okay, line's good. Make sure we're tighter. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Finish. Clara. Hard.
Clara!
Goes hard. Hard. Go. Okay. Left to right. Good throw.
So good shot.
I have.
Guards.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted a little bit deeper, a little bit over more, so it was a little bit more in the way.
Sure.
But it is a guard. They have
Are we
to.
trying to roll under?
Team Markle has to deal with it.
Then board. Maybe a left. Okay, sure. Okay, board. Board's like a 12-5.
So because they need a roll under the red, Evie's asking for a little bit more weight. Wants a board weight so can get the roll.
Close. Yep. Hard.
Ay. So a hit on the guard.
Yeah.
Thought she had great weight.
I like here.
Where were you for mine?
I like here for yours. I think mine will curl a little less.
Okay,
Let's
you
go
got
here.
it.
Okay. Like a 3. I'll throw like a 2, but like I think you guys will get it there. Okay. Got you.
So Mia is going to put back the guard, try to get a little bit deeper, a little bit over more to block those 2 yellows. Unfortunate little rub on the guard by Evie.
Line's a little tight.
The sweepers think
If
that
we're in,
Mia
that's
is
okay.
up, and Mia's saying if we're heavy, it's okay. Can go right to the back 2.
Yes. Do something, guys.
So sweepers didn't really want to touch it because it was so heavy.
Okay.
Not sure if they swept it, they could have kept it straight and gone to the back 2, the 2 yellows there, but
Yeah. With like peel.
sometimes you have that fun in curling where
I think if you're
you don't
trying
know
for
what
the
plan
triple,
A
then you have
is
to
and you
hit
don't
it.
know what plan B
No,
is. So you just kind of watch it
Like you're
and hope
never-
it does
Like you're hitting
something.
this one here, right?
And that's when you heard the skip said do something, but everyone was unsure of what the good plan B would be. So ideally, we want to hit and we want to roll under this red guard. hopefully get rid of both, get the roll buried. And I think we are actually, I think Team Toner is 1-2, and I believe Team Markle, the red and the 12-foot, could be Rock, could be number 3.
Hard to stay. Hard to stay. Okay. I think. Yeah, I think we gotta come around.
So out of her hand, Evie thought it was inside, had them right on it to try and keep it straight so they would get a piece of it. Hit it a little bit too thin.
Do you like this ice? Yep, I do. Okay, all right. You got it, Mia. Trust it. Okay.
Evie Robert also comes from a very famous High Park curling family.
Okay.
We saw, I think Michaela was last night. I commentated. And her father, Steve Robert, I've played with and played against and many times at High Park. But they've now moved up to Collingwood and curl there. Oh, I said Collingwood, I'll get in trouble. It's now Clarksburg, I think they're at. But they're basically out of around Thornbury area, but I think they're in the town of Clarksburg. I think I was corrected. But anyways, they do curl out of Collingwood, and Steve has a great band called WD50. So if you need some great entertainment for your event, give Steve a call.
Got a curl.
Hands are up, which means they think she's really heavy. They don't want to touch it.
I don't think it's gonna get there. No, let it stop. Whoa. Okay.
So, opportunity here. A thin double might get you your deuce. If the yellow on the right will go across the red.
Nice adjustment. Yeah. I thought that was going through.
So they're basically a good comment from the vice to the skip, saying, hey, Mia, great adjustment. After her first one, went a little bit deeper. Good adjustment to take the speed off to actually get into the forefoot. So curling's all about communication, and it's good for that communication back so the skip can get an idea of draw weight and get comfortable with the draw weight.
Whoa! Scotia! Hard for the nose! Hard! Okay. Good.
So didn't get the roll that they wanted, but a nose hit for 1, and at the end of the 5th, we are tied 2-2 here at the Stu Sells Junior Women's Tankard Final. And now, don't go anywhere because we have great commercials from our sponsors.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And we are out here in Waterdown. And you know what? If you are sick and tired of being in the city, you know, we all love Toronto. I love Toronto, but you know what? Maybe it's a little bit too crowded. Maybe there's a little bit too much gridlock. Maybe there's no place to walk and go see cool stuff. So come on out to Waterdown. It's awesome. Beautiful little village you can walk, great shops, cafes. We have the Waterdown Memorial Park just over the street. It's got a splash pad, baseball diamond. It's got a skateboarding thing for kids. We have a huge Fortino's. I was in there today getting flowers. It's crazy, that store. It's unbelievable. So you have Bike Pass, and you have the Bruce Trail, and you have a ton of parks. And we're in this lovely, quiet little subdivision. And look behind me, just say friggin' gorgeous. This house is spectacular. Custom built, beautiful finishes. We have decor black stainless steel appliances, quartz counters throughout. 3/4 inch white oak hardwood floor, ceramic tile. You want light, you want windows, you want bright. This house is gorgeous, super modern, open concept main floor, living, dining. It's got a butler's pantry, this office on the main floor. Upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, and you know what? Every bedroom gets their own bathroom. And the master has a steamed glass shower in it with a beautiful soaker tub. It's just luxury, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end. This home is gorgeous. So go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
Okay, we are back here at the Barrie Curling Club for the Stu Sells Tankard, Stu Sells Junior Tankard. We are broadcasting the Stu Sells Junior Women's Final. We have a very, very, very exciting game. A 2-2 tie going into the 6N. Team Markle tried for a deuce, but had a nose hit for 1. So it's been a great match to watch. These teams are new, young, up-and-coming teams, and they have a lot of depth in their team, and it's great to watch them go head-to-head. But we do have our first final off the ice, 7-1. Team Morozumi from Japan has beaten Team Fournier from Ontario 7-1. So they will be in the Stu Sells Toronto men's final, and we're just waiting for the other game, Team Purcell against Team Young. You are playing the other semifinal. But so far, that's our first result. 7-1, Team Morozumi over Team Fournier. So if you're in and around the Barrie area and you want to come down to the club, the spectator lounge here is awesome. You can watch some great curling. The bar staff are great. The food in the kitchen is delicious. We are here for the final, which will be probably at 5 o'clock, and go to about 7:30 or so. Come down, have a drink, enjoy some curling.
Yep. Well then, well. Okay. Yes. Hard both. Okay, well. Yes. Really roll that one. Whoa. Yeah. Keep going.
Hey, shot.
Atta girl, Clara.
Okay. No, what? Can we ever just draw?
Good sweep.
Okay, and just looking around the rest of the club, an update. The men's junior tankard final is a 3-2 lead for Team Malima, and I believe they are in the 6N over there as well. So another close game. 2 also amazing new, young, and up-and-coming teams. So it's great to see the depth of our sport of curling, because this is the future. These are the teams that we're going to see move up into our national championships, world championships, Olympics, and Grand Slams. So asking Sadie to keep it straight, so we get a little bit of a roll. Had to sweep to get it by the guard. So great shot. So Team Toner here are the 2021-2022 Northern Ontario U18 champs from Sudbury. They'd like me to give a big shout out to 84 Station Restaurant and Pub up in Sudbury. I hope people are there watching our streaming on StuCurls.com and CurlingZone.com, and having a meal at 84 Station and maybe a glass of wine and watch their team curl. We're a little out on this one. I don't think it's going to come back on this ice. Good chance here for Team Markle to really put some pressure on Team Toner. A hit and roll here or hit and stick would definitely force scoring here to force Team Toner to take one and take the blank out of play. So a good chance here to put some pressure on Team Toner. So I don't know if I asked our chat yet, but we did talk about Montreal Curling Club being the oldest curling club in Canada. What's the oldest curling club in Ontario? Now that one's a little bit tougher. So if you want to get in on the chat, the oldest curling club in Ontario without Googling it. So a miss there, hitting the guard and missing the rock. Now swings the momentum back over to Team Toner of possibility of scoring their deuce. So curling is kind of a fun sport. It's all about momentum shifts when the end shifts in your favor. Once again, it looks like
It's trying. I think you might get a piece of it.
just throw it through that rock a little bit out again. And we've been seeing all Thursday that, or since Thursday, I should say, that there are straight spots on the ice here in Barrie, and if you get out into that straight spot, when you get out with a little bit of weight, the rock does just not come back and curl. The skip did say she thought it was trying the rock, it might get a piece of it, got a little bit, but actually just ticked it more buried. So no mistake this time. The hit and a biter would be beautiful. There we go.
Okay,
So
interact.
What happened in the sixth?
now
What do you like?
the
Okay,
pressure
this
is
not working out.
on.
Yeah.
The pressure is on now. Definitely the force is in play.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah.
So now the coach has come out to give some advice about what the plan going forward, because now we're down to vice
I don't hate
rocks.
the freeze.
Say it again.
I don't hate the freeze.
No, I don't hate the freeze either. I think you got your corner guard. This is a good setup for you. You got the 4 foot to draw to if you need to bail.
Yeah. Okay. Draw. Do you guys like it? Okay. Just a freeze.
Good conversation from the coach to the skip. He's saying not to panic. You've got the full 4 foot open to draw if you had to just draw for one. But you're in good shape. You have a corner guard. You can freeze to this red rock. Force Team Markle to play at it. So not to panic. Still in great shape here.
Okay, line's good. Okay. J. Hard booth. Hard. Gotta go. Really gotta go. Hard. Hard. Hard, girls. Gotta get hard. Okay.
They have to keep it straight so they get the corner freeze.
Gotta go, Brittany.
Great shot. I think they got a little caught. It took off on them.
Okay.
But great sweeping to keep it.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. No. Or we could.
So we have some great depth on Team Markle. We have Evie Robert here, 2022 U20 provincial champ, national silver,
15.
OUA champ, U Sport first team, all Canadian for McMaster University.
So questionable. Okay.
Julia and Sadie were both on the 2022 U20 Ontario 2 team and rep for the Swiss Cup. Julia was on the 2022 U18 Ontario 2 team. So lots of great experience on this Team Markle. Sadie's trying to keep it straight so it doesn't wreck on the guard. Not a horrible outcome, the little wreck and roll in.
Okay. I like it. 10. Yep.
And last but not least, I have to mention Scotia, who's the current U20 provincial champ, curling out of Laurier. So lots of great experience on this team so far. I'm sure a huge curling future
We're rolling here
is in place for both these teams,
now. Still gotta curl up.
trying to make it curl.
Okay, all good, Brittany?
Not sure if it's just a little bit too much ice or these teams are just not getting out to the broom. Seem to be a little thick on their hits and rolling out.
I was so distracted when I threw that. Right when I'm in that. Jesus.
So you can see in
Left,
behind
left,
the
right.
RBC.
Did
I'm
you
a
give me
big
this?
believer that curling will not survive unless we have
Are you
great
gonna throw it
curling
straighter than
sponsors.
me?
And RBC, Keith
Okay,
Joel and
'cause
Dave Thompson, mortgage specialists,
I wrecked,
have
right?
been
I
a supporter
overcurled.
of curling and the Stu Sells Series since it started. So big shout out to them. Thank you so much for all your support. Same out to Ken McLaughlin and Deborah Bain of Remax Hallmark, who have supported me since the beginning. And if you ever need any real estate needs, my name's Stu. My niece Jenny is on my team. Go to stusells.ca and we can help you
Which way?
with buy, sell, rentals anywhere in Ontario. So give us a call. We're here to help. We love curling. We love supporting the sport. It's amazing how the Stu Sells Tankard has gone from 1 event to 8 events for the Stu Sells Series, and we're so honored to be part of the sport. It's a sport we truly love and truly believe in. So once again, the call
Well, then, line's
to
good.
draw around the guard, trying to put the
Well, then,
pressure
just let it
on Team
die.
Turner and
It's
forcing
curling a lot. Yes,
her to
line,
one.
line. Yes, line. Hard. If it's heavy, then just Sadie. Yep. 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 Yep.
Just got caught again. Seems to be curling hard off that center line.
15-3.
So good opportunity here for a hit and roll under.
Okay,
Really
we're
put the
playing
pressure
that
on
just
Team
gotta
Markle to
roll
score
over.
multiple points this end.
Yeah.
Just got caught in the
Yeah,
guard
yeah,
there
this is just pure
for
wide.
Julia's first
I
stone.
think this is pretty good. Yeah, for sure.
If you're also just watching curling for the first time and you're excited about getting into the sport, most curling clubs have a learn to curl social league where it's not, the pressure is not on to be an Olympic athlete curler. So it's good to learn the sport and meet new people, and it's a great sport. So now a little inside maybe on that one, or maybe she did adjust the
like
ice
more.
for the ones that have been
Just
kind
a
of
couple feet
floating.
left, Julia. You got it.
And this one rolled out. So once again, Julia has the chance to put the pressure on and draw behind that guard and force Team Toner to 1 and get the hammer back in 7. So yes, if you'd like to learn how to curl, do a really fun social sport, you also get to drink after a curling game, which is kind of fun. Hang out with some cool people, then, call your local curling club. Find out most of them have social leagues where it's just you go there and curl for fun. It's not a lot of pressure.
Scotia's rock. Scotia's rock. Wait's good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Yep.
So they took a little bit more ice because they've wrecked on the guard a couple of times now.
As far as you can, guys. Go, go, go.
And
Hard,
big
get
scrub
under,
to
get
get
under,
it
go, go, go,
buried.
go, hard.
Big
Every
scrub
inch,
to
every
get
inch.
it buried.
Go, 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 go. Good sweep, guys. Good judge.
And great shot. The ice adjustment worked.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, I think it's right.
Yeah.
So now the pressure's on.
How much you got of that red?
So asking the player to get into the hack to let the skip know how much they can see of that rock will be crucial for the skip to pick the ice.
Okay. Yeah. Do you like taking an interaction here? Yeah. interaction? What do you like?
So they're taking an interaction to
The draw? Okay.
chat with their coach, and
You don't like this?
this is a very key shot. We're in the 6N.
That's still only
You don't
that's
want to
one.
give up 2.
Either way,
Scoring 1 is great.
But this is an easier drop. You could easily cross on that top
Okay.
card, right? That's
Yeah.
why it's easy to roll
And then
out.
we're
That's
giving
a,
up
that's
2.
a roll out shot.
Okay.
If you had to pick it, you could.
Okay, well, I like the draw. Okay.
The draw shot. You guys
Yeah.
have to watch the middle. It is getting sticky.
It is getting a little sticky. Okay. Okay. You got it, Mia.
So good conversation. They were looking at hitting, but the
Okay, we're
worry.
just drawing. It's getting a little sticky in the middle, so just be careful.
So yeah, good conversation.
I'm feeling like it's gonna be like a 14-7, 15.
Okay.
Like, did you see yours flush in there? Once you get on center line, just be careful. I'm gonna throw 15. You guys can shoot it there.
So good conversations through looking at pass rocks, thinking it's getting a little fudgy in the middle. Once it starts to slow down, really grabs the curl. So basically giving the sweepers the weight that she's going to throw and to keep close and watch it.
Keep the brush down.
But a good conversation with the coach,
Early.
not to worry about the hit, but to draw in.
Fighting for.
Because if you miss that hit and roll out, you
Fighting
could
for.
give up a
Hard.
deuce.
Take a look. Hey, just make sure. Nice shot, Mia. 1.
So great call, drawing in for 1 to take a 3-2 lead. The hit was a little bit risky of giving up the 2. So we're 3-2,
Okay.
end of the 6th, going into the 7th end. Let's see some fun
Yeah.
ads from our sponsor.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. So go to stusells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with 2 of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts are with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And we are out here in Waterdown. And you know what? If you are sick and tired of being in the city, you know, we all love Toronto. I love Toronto, but you know what? Maybe it's a little bit too crowded. Maybe there's a little bit too much gridlock. Maybe there's no place to walk and go see cool stuff. So come on out to Waterdown. It's awesome. Beautiful little village you can walk, great shops, cafes. We have the Waterdown Memorial Park just over the street. It's got a splash pad, baseball diamond. It's got a skateboarding thing for kids. We have a huge Fortino's. I was in there today getting flowers. It's crazy, that store. It's unbelievable. So you have bike paths, and you have the Bruce Trail, and you have a ton of parks. And we're in this lovely, quiet little subdivision. And look behind me, just say freaking gorgeous. This house is spectacular. Custom built, beautiful finishes. We have decor black stainless steel appliances, quartz counters throughout, 3/4-inch white oak hardwood floor, ceramic tile. You want light, you want windows, you want bright. This house is gorgeous, super modern, open concept main floor, living, dining. It's got a butler's pantry, this office on the main floor. Upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, and you know what? Every bedroom gets their own bathroom. And the master has a steamed glass shower in it with a beautiful soaker tub. It's just luxury, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end. This home is gorgeous. So go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and
Okay, welcome everyone back to the Barrie Curling Club, and we are streaming the Stu Sells Junior Women's Tankard Final. We had a little bit of a technical glitch, but we are back, and you can see it is now 3-2. Mia Toner was facing a bunch and made an excellent draw into the 4-foot for her 1 and 6. And so now we are 3-2, and Team Markle has the hammer. So big shout out to Judy Russell, who got the answer right. It is the Kingston Curling Club, which was founded in 1820. Now, just for a little side note, the oldest continuously running curling club in Ontario is the Fergus Curling Club, started in 1834. So interesting to have both those clubs, and kind of interesting fact for you for curling and the curling fans who are watching. So very crucial end here for Team Markle. Ideally, they'd love their deuce to take a good lead into the 7th. The blank doesn't seem to be in play here, with them trying to split the house. But scoring 1 here would probably not be the best, and losing hammer. So they are going to go full on for their deuce. And Team Toner is going to go full on to force them to 1. So great new young curling teams here. The sport is blessed with lots of teams and players out there who keep the sport alive. And the Stu Sells Junior event, my goal when we first started it was just to have a place for young curling teams to compete, but also for the winner of the women's final and men's final will get an automatic entry into next year's Tankard, which means they'll get to play their curling idols, some of the top teams in the world, and gain more valuable curling experience. The youth programs all over the country are the only way the sport is going to survive. So big shout out to all those curling volunteers who participate in junior curling at their club, Little Rocks, youth curling, because that is the future of the sport. So skip stones here. First skip stone, Mia Toner. Is keeping the pressure on. I think wanted to hit more of a nose hit to be shot, so I believe Julia is just going to draw down, keep the house split, force Mia to make the hit, and then have an open hit for her 2 points. and take the lead going into the 8th end. Let's see how it pans out. That's my prediction of what I think they're doing. This is our second last final of the day. We are going to be broadcasting the Stu Sells final for our last broadcast of the day. So far we know it's Morozumi from Japan, who beat out Fournier 7-1 earlier to be in the final. Waiting to see where the other games are going to end up. And we also have another final. Team Wendling from the States beat Team Molina to be the 2023 Stu Sells Junior Men's Champions. So congratulations on their game. Great fought match. Team Molina is a great new team from Ontario. So good job by Team Markle. The house is split. 2 rocks are in play for the deuce. So Mia would love to hit this and stay and try and force Julia to hit it and hope for a mistake for a rollout to just give the 1.
You guys like wait here? I know it just falls, so I feel like we gotta throw up. Yeah. Just a little bit.
So good conversation there. She knows it falls, so taking very little ice. Going to throw up weight to just make sure to hit. The up weight will give her a little bit of a roll too, but better than being.
I have to go back and change the broom if we're throwing 9.
Better than being tricky with the broom and not hitting the rock. The goal is to hit the rock. So just being sure on the ice, full weight, little ice. They know it's going to fall and run straight.
Make sure.
Good conversation.
Clean. Yep. All the way up. Nice throw, Mia.
So last rock,
Had to go a little early.
Julia just threw it. We'll throw the draw again. She just threw this. She has lots of backing. Broom is down in the house. For all of you new to curling or just joining us, you'll see the time clock in the back. We are timing the junior teams. Sometimes we should time the other teams, but just hard to get the volunteers to watch to run the clocks, but it is mandatory on the junior side, so we are doing it. It's thinking time. Each team gets 30 minutes to think. So it's from when the opponent's rock stops until they throw their rock. The clock is on. Both teams have enough time to get through to the 8th end, so no issue there. Just following her path down. She just threw this draw, has the backing, not a problem. Shot for 2. Markle will now take a 4-3 lead without the hammer. Hammer going to Team Toner in the 8th end. And I know you can't wait for another exciting commercial from one of our many sponsors. So here it comes.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. So go to stusells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, I hope you use the commercial break to run and refill your glass of wine or your drink, because we are in a very exciting game here. It is a 4-3 lead in the 8th end, and Team Toner has the hammer. Nice deuce by Team Markle in 7. So now the pressure is on. The deuce for the win or the steal for the win. So both teams are probably going to be pretty aggressive out of the gate. We're going to see some rocks in play. So we're coming to you from the Barrie Curling Club. Big shout out to Melanie and all the people here at the club for just doing a ton of hard work for the Stu Sells Junior Tankard, Stu Sells Tankard. We've been here since Thursday, 66 teams, getting through a pool system of a minimum 4 games each, and playoffs. The staff's been awesome. The board, the members, the volunteers, the bar staff, the kitchen was great food. It's been a wonderful week, 5 days, and they've been working so very, very hard, and the club has run so well and been so hardworking for my event. I can't thank them enough. And big thanks to all the timers and officials who come out as well. So I always like to help the new curlers, new spectators to curlers. So skips have objectives that they want here because this is the last end of the game. Obviously, Team Markle would like to steal one for the win. Team Toner definitely needs one to force an extra end, or obviously like the deuce. So that's going to be their objectives and mine as they set up the game. Team Markle is good with just off center guard. Tried to come in with another one, but was a little heavier and rolled out. So Team Toner will try and put another one in there. Both are definitely going to be looking for rocks in play because they have their objectives in mind and how they want to score.
15-4. Jay, finish? Easy, good. Okay, good throw.
Great shot. So Team Markle is going to try and draw and freeze to the back one. Great call. Makes it hard to get it out if it's frozen solid onto the back one. It's also a good call because if it curls well, it should be shot rock. And then it's going to force Team Toner to make a play on it because Team Toner does not need one. They need 2. A big scrub, big sweep on this one. Looks like it's curling. Has to be welded on the rock. Just came a little bit up, maybe a little down for what they're expecting, but still in a good position. Not a bad rock.
Play with that red. Do you guys like this?
Yeah, do we ever just guard the red?
Then they have this.
Yeah.
Do you hate like tapping our yellow? I like that. Okay, I like it. Just back 4.
So good conversation there. Lots of options open to Team Toner, but They were thinking about blocking the red, so Team Markle couldn't tap it back onto the back yellow. This is a great call to split.
Stay close, so it's coming. Yep.
So just like back four-way to split the yellow rocks both into the house.
You're really gonna go hard.
Big sweep
Hard,
though.
hard,
They think
hard.
it's
You got it hard.
think
hard,
it's
hard,
curling.
Hard. Keep going. Roll the shooter. Okay, that's a really good shot. Nice.
good outcome, not what they wanted. They wanted to hit a little thinner and split the yellow rocks, but even better, took the yellow in front of the red, so might take that red one out. I still think it's still tappable, but we do have a good hit here. You might be able to catch the back yellow, but a hit and roll in underneath that yellow red would also be an awesome outcome.
Nice shot though.
So discussion now, the vice and the skip. They have lots of time, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left, so lots of time to take their time. This is a very crucial shot for the game.
Oh yeah.
So I think the call is the hit and roll in underneath the yellow-red guard combination there. So here we go.
Well. Yep. 9. Hard, Sadie, you got it.
Good shot.
Okay, that's fine.
They thought it might finish up. I think they thought it might finish up there because it had Sadie on it to keep it straight, but it seemed to hit on the other side a little bit. So maybe they expected it to curl more at the end. In any event, the mission was to get rid of the rock.
Okay, yep. Whoa! Yep.
So now Team Toner's going to try and hit on this rock and roll in.
Didn't think we were good.
Whoa! Yeah, roll it. Okay, good.
Nice shot. Sorry.
Great shot.
Oh god. Behind both. Okay. Is there anything with the red? Okay. Okay. Where am I throwing it? Top 4, okay.
So good conversation there.
Yeah. I think
Julia called for the draw into the back one, freeze on it. Evie asked if there was any play on the red, if maybe hitting the red might get rid of the yellow and might set up a better situation. But I heard someone say put the pressure on. This draw into the back is a great shot.
line, yeah, line. Hard line. What?
So just a little light on that one. I don't know, the weight looked good. Maybe it picked. Sometimes you hit something on the ice for people who are new to curling, new to the sport. Barrie Curling Club does a great job. You have to take off your outside shoes. You can't come into the club with them on and go on the main lounge part. So they do a really good job of keeping any dirt on the ice, but sometimes a little piece of dirt gets on the ice, the rock goes long, it hits it and just doesn't act normally and takes off and curls a lot. So the question was, did it pick on something? Because the weight did seem to be good. Her line seemed to be good. So unfortunate in a final game this close to have a pick, but it happens to all of us. Chris Way, my skip from Thursday night, is probably still thinking about a pick we had a couple years back, but we've all had picks in our career, and They're not fun, especially when you're in the 8th end at a 4-3 tight final. But lots of rocks still left to play. So yellow sitting 2 have opted for just to protect those 2 and maybe take away the shot that Julia called earlier of trying to draw to the back yellow to block this path so they can't get a rock back there, and then would force Team Markle into to make an aggressive play on something, maybe hitting it, opening it back up, or maybe now playing on the red to open that side up.
Okay, that spot is just fudgy now then. Okay.
Yeah, so just happened to Team Toner, so
Roll it.
you heard someone say that spot.
Okay, we just really have to clean.
That part is fudgy, so the ice is just wearing down after 8 ends, so there's a spot on that ice that's fudgy. When the rocks hit it, it takes off. So it happened to Evie, and it's happened to Brittany, so the comment was, keep the brooms down, keep it clean, so it doesn't hit that spot, or...
It's just,
Yeah. So there's now a spot there. Both teams know about it. It's unfortunate because it's in the final game, and they might have to go the other way, which I don't know if there's enough room the other way.
Give a little extra ice. Okay. It's just like a total guess, though. I think that's still minimum.
So they think they can manage the fudge spot.
Just throw the draw, but the spot's like super fudgy now, so it's kind of a guess. Like, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna try and spin it a tiny bit more. Foot more than my last you said? Okay.
So good conversation there. Evie's saying she's going to try and spin it some more, put more handle on it. Sometimes a rock that rotates a lot runs a little bit straighter and might be better on that spot.
Yep.
They've taken a little bit more ice.
Yep.
They're now cleaning it right out of her hand.
Hard! 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 You gotta go hard! Hard!
And no. I think it's just that spot.
Yeah. I like a little more ice.
Yeah, I'll give you a little more ice. Make sure
Yeah, unfortunately, she still got caught in it and wrecked on the guard.
Okay. I'll be correct.
So no more messing around. We're going to clog that hole so the draw to the back one is not there.
Okay, well then. Line's pretty good. I think let's just let it stop.
Line's good.
So now coming to... Yep. Good guard. Blocks the back one.
Okay, good throw. Really nice.
So now coming to skip zones. Have to get one in there and be shot. Or make a play on something to open something up so you have one with your second rock.
Really nice.
But it is 8th end, last end, 4-3. A steal of one is a must for Team Markle. They can give up one and force an extra end, but yellow is now sitting 2, so they must make a play on something now.
Open, so if ever they play the top, you might be able to run out. Oh, I'm tired.
So I think they are trying to draw in through that opening there. Maybe the guard didn't block enough. They think they can get through.
Yeah. It's insane how much that makes a difference.
If you're in a final, like, you take more of your time. Like, they got right into it first then. Like,
Yeah.
with the 3, like, they probably weren't playing it super clean.
So a little conversation about the time. They are
Yep, line.
they're less time
Yep, line.
by a minute than
Yes,
Team Toner.
hard. Hard, Sadie. You really got to go hard.
So they're trying to keep it straight because they're going to hit that spot. They're asking Sadie to sweep. They sweep it by the guard, sweep it by the guard, sweep it by the guard. Oh, just ticked off. Good attempt, though.
14-3.
Thought she was by. Good attempt by Sadie to hold it straight. Just ticked off the guard that Team Toner put up. And now, no messing around. Team Toner is going to
We can carve it over.
block that hole to
Yeah.
leave nothing
Like, here.
for Team Markle, except they might have an
We should be
angle.
okay. I'll throw it nice and crisp, so we should be okay.
I don't know.
You got
Looking tough from the angles from here. If they have a shot
We
to
wanna be, like,
steal
just
one, if
guarding,
this
like,
hole
the-
gets
like,
blocked.
half of the red. Yeah. How much time do we have? Okay. Do you guys like the ice then?
So
little
Team
over,
Markle
but-
is talking now. They only have 2 minutes left of thinking time, so
Might
they're
be
not
like
going to have a lot of time to do their shots. So they're going through the options now. Obviously, the options will change once this rock stops where it stops. But you're going to be close to the clock, so you can't spend a lot of time thinking.
Got it,
So
girl.
doing their chatting now.
Girl! Jay's rock. Jay! It's going now. It's going now. Leave it. Okay, go, go, go. Yes. Yes, Jay, hard.
So they're hoping for a little bit of a bump.
Okay.
That may have changed the angle on that rock. If they're unsure of the draw, a little heavy tap on yellow could get them,
Okay, it's not a great angle for us. We really needed to curl it more.
but I think she's going to go for it.
I was hoping to get the wick. Oh, the wick a bit. Yeah.
So very exciting shot here. The last rock for Team Markle. They have to get shot rock after this.
Worst comes to worst, we have that red-yellow combo to try to get whatever.
So I believe they're going for the tap, or they may be going for the draw again. They may still think it's there. But whatever happens, they've got to be sitting one or at least sitting second shot and hope that Team Toner doesn't have a shot for 2. But they have to change what's the house now, because right now Team Toner has the hammer and is sitting 2. And if this is not made, basically the
Where
win
is it?
is.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard.
Just took off on them.
Okay.
Okay,
good game.
Not enough weight.
Good game.
So just took off on her, didn't hit enough of it. So Team Toner doesn't even have to throw their last rock. They were already sitting the 2. So they win the 2023 Stu Sells Junior Women's Tankard Final with a score of 5-4. A very exciting game. 2 really good up-and-coming young women's teams. So the future of curling is great. Big hugs, big smiles. An exciting 5 days of curling. So congratulations to Team Toner for being the 2023 Stu Sells Junior Women's Tankard. And we look forward to seeing you for our final game hopefully going to start 5:15ish, and for the Stu Sells Tankard final. And go grab a little snack, grab another glass of wine, and get on the couch, get ready. Watch us on StuCurls.com, curlingzone.com, or if you're in the Barrie area, come down to the club and join us. But I'll be back soon to commentate on the final game.